there.
He's right there.
And not only was he there in creation, but she said that was Jehovah Elohim. And then there's Sister Lucille Cassell. She was Jehovah Kadesh. Or how was Sister this lady pronounces Sister Kadesh. I like Sister Celeste over there. You know, I used to pronounce it, but you know when you start messing with your teeth, you can't get certain words out. So keep your teeth in the cave. You can't get a lot of them out. Because I used to pronounce these words. And I don't mind saying that. Because some things comes with age. And I learned a long time ago that when you take some things from the devil when you go ahead and admit it. That's right. He has power when you try to hide it and keep it from other folks. Right. Well, I don't try to hide and keep too many things from nobody. All right. Why? Because it really doesn't mean that much. All right. Praise the Lord. So, mean that much. The ones that you have and they know, because they know how I am right now. But then he said he's a sanctifier. Yes. God is the one that sets us apart. First he calls us out. Then he sets us apart. That's just I try to pronounce that. So he's our sanctifier. Yes. And if we let him follow his instructions, somebody said earlier, obey him, you know what he'll do? We sanctify ourselves, then he will sanctify us wholly. In totality. He is our sanctifier. He's the one that helps cleans us up. I said help. Because you have to play your part too. Yes. And then we're talking about Sister Alice Jones, or missionary Alice Jones, said Jehovah Tiskanu. Is that right? All right. He said that he was my righteousness. He's the one that imputes righteousness within us. If we let him. How's that, Sister Ivy? I tell you, at New Haven, all you have to do is obey. I believe if you obey God, obedience will get you to heaven. Take you right on in there. He say go left, go left. He say go right, go right. He say go forward, go forward. He's your righteousness. And as a consequence, every time you obey, take this off, put this on, say this, don't say that. Every time you obey, his righteousness is being imputed in you. So he is our righteousness. All we got to do is let him do. All right, then we said, Sister Angela Bolden said, Jehovah Nissi, bearer of victory. Yes. And you see, again, it's back to obedience. Because when, this was when Moses and and who was it, Aaron and all those was up on that mountain. And the Amalekites was warring against them. All right. And Moses sent Joshua out to fight the battle. And every time Moses' arm would fall down, they would lose the battle. Right. But then he got Moses and and whoever and held it all up. They won that battle. Victory. Victory in God. Hallelujah. And sometimes in order to get victory, we got to pull together. We got to work together. We got to do things together. But Sister Alice is down. I got to encourage her. Ain't no need to be beating her down. She already down. All right. You know the Bible says that this will all men know that you are my disciples. That's what will it say? That you have love. That you put one another down? No. That you talk about this and talk about that? No. That you have love one for the other. Because love covers a multitude of faults. If she has a fault, my job is to love her until that fault just comes out. Show her through my love that thing can be worked out. All right. God, my God. What are we talking about? We're talking about my righteousness. Yes. No, we're not. We're talking about the banner in victory. And that will give us victory. We don't believe this, but when I fight against Sister Charlotte fight against me, there is no victory. You can't get victory like that. The Bible says a house divided will fall. Or the town, how does the scripture go?
House divided against itself shall not stand.
No. When you fight, you be careful how you fight and devour one another. Oh, I can't get the ACB started. Come on, don't quote.
Take heed that you don't be consumed.
Yeah, when we start biting and devouring one another, we're going to consume one another. I believe the Church of God of Christ is one of the greatest organizations in the world. But we don't start biting and devouring one another. We can't get no victory like that. Oh, y'all can look at me straight, but I'm going to say what God says. That's how it is. We can't come together when we... Biting and devouring, Sister Pearl. I don't believe in that mess. You can't say something good to me about Sister Clementine. Don't say nothing at all. Because what happened to Moses when they was out in that wilderness? When he started mean that. I do mean that. Oh, Lord, I do. It says, Evangelist Celeste Shannon, she had my supplier. This is what I can tell you, if you believe it. There are keys to everything that you possess, you are supposed to possess from God. And one of those keys is belief. If you can't believe it, I promise you, you're not going to get it. You got to believe that God is a supplier. He's a supplier of wealth. He's a supplier of health. He's a supplier of the Holy Ghost. He's a supplier of anything you need. But the main thing about it, we have to confess. We have to speak it. As somebody said earlier, we need to start speaking good things. Speak it, Sister Dale. Speak your children going to be saved. Speak that Sister Alice going to get better. And I use her because she and I are sort of like this, and I can talk to her like that. Speak that she going to get better. Speak that the Holy Ghost going to lead and guide her. Speak it if you love it. We're talking about my supplier. And then God will begin to supply our every need. Everything we need, we have it. All we have to do is just reach up and get it. The Lord gave me my word for this year. He said, go and possess. All right. Go and possess. He gave it to me, so I'm supposed to be woman enough. You're supposed to be man enough to do what you need to do to get where you can get there. Fast, pray, and whatever, and go and possess it. All right. Yes, ma'am. That's what you're supposed to do. Because everything we do, God gives us, it's on condition. You do this, you'll get this. You act this way, this will happen. All right. Talking about my supply. God can supply everything we need, but you have to believe it. And then when He gives it to you, don't be like the children of Israel. Go get it. Don't be afraid to go get it, because fear is opposition to what God's given you. That's right. You can't have that. Amen. All right, the next one says, my healer. Now see that one right there. That could have been all of ours. Yes. Okay, let me go back and see what this was talking about so I can tell you. Which one was that? That's Jehovah Rapha. Okay, all right, this is when the children of Israel was in bondage. You talked about that. And they had been in bondage for 400 years, Sister Deb. I wrote that down. 400 years, darling, in bondage. And then, as you told us, God opened up that Red Sea, allowed them to go across, and it wasn't, God gave them a test. 2 or 3 days later, y'all just let me imagine it in my mind, they began to murmur and complain because God gave them a test where they didn't get no water. It is 400 years in bondage, the sea is opened up, the Pharaoh's men are killed, they went across on dry land, but they forgot what God had done. My healer. He needs, as Sister Deb said earlier, He needs to heal our mind. Yes, sir. He needs to renew our mind. Yes. He needs to cause us to have a mind to remember. Call to remember the former things. My God, because God is a healer. And as she said earlier, it's just not a healing of a natural body. The reason some people can't get in the spirit, the reason some people can't get delivered is because they need a healing. Maybe somebody has hurt them, and she said earlier. Maybe they've seen some of the saints. Now I'm talking about the saints. Maybe somebody's seen some of the saints do something or say something or whatever, and they can't get over it. But you know what? You got to let that thing go. I told my son last night, I said, you got to give it up, brother. You got to give it up. You know why? Because you keep all the stuff in your heart. You can't love. You can't forgive. Who do you think you hurt? You hurt yourself. You not hurt that person. Because all the time we're not man enough or woman enough to go to them like the Bible say anyhow. So this calling back on us. We just murmuring and complaining. I'm getting Sister Deb involved with it. Sister Deb gets Sister Rose involved with it. Sister Rose gets Sister Cassell involved with it. And next thing you know, there's no victory, there's no healing, there's no deliverance, there's nothing. Because there's too much mess. Well, talking about my healer. And then the last one is my one, Jehovah Shammah. My abiding presence.